Let's keep the focus on earnings now. Muthoot Finance has posted a strong set of numbers, overcoming the demonetization impact. To help us understand these numbers for the quarter gone by, joining us on the phone line is the MD of the company, Mr. George Alexander Muthoot. Mr. Muthoot, good to have you on the show. It's an encouraging set of numbers. Profit, the PBT is up 24, net profit is up 22%. Asset quality has also seen some easing off compared to the last quarter. GNPA is at 2.06 versus 2.92. Net NPAs have now come close to 1.69 versus almost 2.5. Take us through the factors behind this performance, sir.
I think our interest collection is the biggest factor. The collection of interest has definitely improved. From 4,800 to 5,700 crores is the total interest collection for the year. This has happened mainly because we have been focusing more on the interest servicing, periodical interest servicing by our branch staff, as well as we have a dedicated call center. We have actually energized our branch staff and incentivized them. So that has resulted in the last 5 quarters, you see that the interest collections and servicing has improved. Secondly, our cost of funds also has come down. From 9.25%, it has come down to 8.69, and therefore the NIM also is definitely better. It stands at around 12% today. Those are the factors which help us to get good profits, and also the NPS. When you said the NPS, of course the NPS are not. It's only a technical NPS because all these NPS are covered with gold. Nevertheless, from 600 crores, it has come down to 460 crores. So this has also resulted in being able to take the accrued interest on that also to the P&L. So these were the factors which helped us to get this. Going forward also, we would see that assets under management last year has grown by 12%. In fact, we had thought of about 17 to 18%, but because of the demonetization effect, etc., the last 2 quarters has not been so good. But still, we continued and we held on to the 12% growth. But going forward, next year also, we would think of a minimum 10% growth. From 27,000, we would like to take it to 30,000. But having said that, we are also diversifying our portfolio. Today, Muthoot Finance, 95% of the portfolio lies in gold, and the home finance, the Sri Lankan subsidiary, the microfinance together consist only 5% of the portfolio. These are 3 subsidiaries of Muthoot Finance. Next year, we would like to grow the home portfolio also the base number is small, about 442 crores. We would like it to reach 1,500 crores, and also the microfinance, which is about 500 crores to 1,000 crores, and the Sri Lankan assets from 350 to 500. So that will constitute around 9 to 10% of our portfolio. So we would like to diversify our portfolio from gold loan to these asset classes like home finance, vehicle finance, and also the microfinance. So that's our plan for next year.
So your asset quality, let's focus on that for a bit. Now, you said that it's come down to 2.06 for GNPA, NNPA 1.69, and a lot of it is covered by gold in physical terms also. So can I ask you what the loan to value, the ratio is, how it has changed? Because gold prices have seen some volatile fluctuation in this month and even in the last quarter because of geopolitical tensions and rise and easing and ebbing of risk on and risk off. Apart from that, the exchange rate also has a part to play. So now we are very strong and sustaining it close to 64, 64.5. Has the LTV changed in accordance with these movements?
See, the LTV is always fixed at 75. That's the maximum LTV is fixed at 75% of the current day's gold price. So usually people don't take the 75%. As of date, our average LTV is 67% only. So we still have the 33% cushion in spite of the maybe a very small 2% or 3% fall in the gold price in India. Still, the average LTV is only 67%. The maximum is 75. Not everybody takes that. So, from asset quality point of view, we are definitely should be strong. And finally, the NPS, it is 100% covered by gold. And these are actually moving assets. So, moving accounts. So, the assets which you see today, the NPA accounts which you see today, will be fully gone in 3 months. and a new set of assets which have crossed the period will come. But in all these, we have the 100% collateral with us, and we don't lose money on any of these things. It's only technical NPA.
Sir, your net interest margin right now is around 12. Over the longer term, by expanding your portfolio and increasing it almost 9 to 10%, as you said, for the consumer financing, that's vehicle and home loans, for the Sri Lankan assets, and for the microfinance, as well as for how Muthoot Insurance Brokers is doing, because that premium collection has also gone up to 70%. So do you see the embedded value and the valuation of the other sum of the parts incrementally increasing and enhancing the the return on investment or return on assets for going forward?
Yeah, I think, see, the Sri Lankan subsidiary and the microfinance are proposing to give dividends this year. That's the maiden dividends they'll be giving this year. So that will come to our company. And home finance, of course, is just growing, and it's a 100% subsidiary of Muthoot. So those assets also will come up. So we would like to maintain our NIM at 11 to 12%. 12.7 is a very good one. Probably we may not be able to maintain it going forward, but 11 to 12% is what we would like to do. And as far as the insurance broking is concerned, we had done a premium of 70 crores last year, and this current year, we would like to do it to 100 crores plus. So that actually gives us a good income in non-fund-based income. So we would be gradually growing that also. That's also a 100% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance.
All right, Mr. Muthoot, we're going to leave it at that, but thank you so much for joining in, decoding your numbers for the quarter, how asset quality looks like, and also giving us an outlook on how you plan to diversify the overall book over the longer term. Thank you so much for joining in. Let's keep the focus on earnings. Let's talk about National Fertilizer.